out too late tonight, though, because we got an early game tomorrow, right? Is that 11 o'clock game tomorrow with Nebraska?
10 Mountain Time.
Is anybody here excited for Colorado and Nebraska tomorrow? Yeah? Did you guys not watch Colorado last night? They look pretty fucking good. And apparently, from what I've heard, they have the best coach in the history of college football. It's this guy, Deion Saban Bryant Sanders, is that his name? I'm sorry, Deion Saban Bryant Osborne Sanders. I forgot he was in Nebraska. He's supposed to be really good, though. I don't really care what happens tomorrow. I'm just glad college football is back. I'm always a little off when there's no football going on. I never know what to watch on TV. I just kind of aimlessly flip through the channels. What is this? What are we doing? What's going on here? Or when I go to my friends, I never know what to talk about. It's like, hey, how's your job? I guess. You know what? This isn't working. I'm just going to go home. When football season starts, we'll be back up. I missed a night out with a few friends of mine recently. They were going out at like 9:30 at night, which at my age is, I can't do it. Actually, when they first told me, they was like, yeah, we're going to meet up at 9:30. I was like, perfect. I was like, we'll have breakfast, a little coffee. I'll get home for my nap at noon. It's going to work out great. They were like, no, 9:30 at night. I was like, what? I can't do it. So I missed the night out, but they filled me the next day. They were like, hey, we made big plans for our 50th birthday. Because we all turned 50, like next year, or this year, last year, I don't even fucking know anymore. They made big plans. They're like, yeah, we're going to go on a trip. I was like, all right, I'm listening. It's cool. Yeah, we're going to go somewhere. We're going to do a bunch of hiking. I was like, all right, look, if you don't want me to go, just don't create an itinerary that you know I'm just going to say fuck you to. Just tell me I'm not welcome on the trip. It just sounds awful to me. I mean, we're going to make dentist appointments too on the trip. Actually, the only thing for me personally that would be worse is if at the end of one of these hikes, we ended up at like a country music festival. That would be my bottom, I think, right there. Maybe if we saw some cool animals on the trip, that would be worthwhile. Because I'm an animal guy. I love animals. I used to watch Wild Kingdom. In fact, I used to tape like nature shows and rewatch them later. That's how fucking cool I was when I was growing up. A lot of guys were going out and partying and having sex. Not me. I was at home watching shows about dolphins. That was my baby right there. But I do like animals, but I have a sketchy history with animals a little bit. I feel like I have an agreement with animals, like I won't hurt them and you don't hurt me. That's the agreement I feel like I have with them. But I feel like not all animals know about the agreement. I try to tell a few, but they don't fucking listen. They're shit listeners, these animals. I got bit by a horse when I was younger. A friend of mine, him and his family, they owned a horse, and so we walked down to the little rich person horse park to see his horse, and we were feeding his horse carrots, and this other asshole horse came up behind me and bit me right in the back. And the best part about that was when I went home and told my mom, she didn't fucking believe it. I was like, I got bit by a horse today. She's like, what? No, you didn't. I was like, yeah, a fucking horse bit me in the back. She's like, let me see your back. So I took my shirt off and there was nothing there. It was like a tiny little red mark in the middle of my back. I had nothing to show for this vicious animal attack. So my mom, obviously, she's like, oh, okay, John McQueen, why don't you just lay down and recover from this vicious day you've had? And then a little bit later, I heard her talking on the phone with a friend of hers, and she's like, yeah, he said he got bit by a horse, but shit, that didn't happen. I feel like the horse just probably scared him a little bit. Maybe it nudged him when he wasn't expecting it, and I think he just got really scared. Now I'm lying in bed, in pain still, like, this is fucking bullshit. So the next day she comes in, she's like, all right, John Wayne, let's take a look at your back here. I took my shirt off again. My entire back was black and blue. The whole thing. Just one big bruise top to bottom, except for the very middle of my back, which was just a fucking imprint of a horse's mouth. My mom jumped back. She's like, oh my God, you got bit by a horse. No shit, lady. Fucking believe me next time. In fact, I don't know who you talked to on the phone yesterday, but you call her back right now. You let her know that I got bit by her. She's probably out there telling people that a fucking horse sneezed on me and shit, and I shit my pants. You fucking tell people that I got bit by a horse. I got bit by a dog when I was a kid. Me and my friend were just walking in the neighborhood, and this dog ran up and bit me. He didn't bite my friend for some reason, just me. The owner was sitting like in his driveway. He's like, "Come on back here, Daisy." Like, fuck you, Daisy. What the fuck? You fucking biter. I almost got killed by a bull one time, but you know what? I don't blame the bull for that one. That was mostly my fault. I was in the bull's personal space. I hold no ill will for the bull on that one. I had a bat in my apartment a little while back. I wasn't even there. My son was there. He called me freaking out. He was like, "Dad, there's a bat in the apartment. There's a bat fucking flying around in your apartment." I was like, "All right, calm down, calm down. Just pack my shit up and get it out of there. I don't live there anymore. It's the bat's apartment now." So I'm terrified. I'm terrified of bats. Absolutely terrified. But I don't have to deal with them on a daily basis. No, I don't see a lot of bats. I see them at the zoo, but they're behind glass, so I can, act tough and talk shit. But this one I had to face, head on, like man the bat. So I put like a big winter coat on, and I had this old orange ski mask that I had saved from when I was a kid for some reason. I don't know why I saved it. I think I saved it because I always thought possibly robbing banks was in my future. Still might be actually, but. So I had my orange ski mask, and I had like a tennis racket and a spatula. I went to do battle with the bat, which, by the way, when the bat's hanging on your curtain, it's like smaller than a baseball. But when he spreads his wings during the fight, there's a fucking pterodactyl in my living room all of a sudden. It was horrifying. So I somehow got the bat into a trash bag, and I just ran out of my apartment, screaming the whole time. And I ran outside, I didn't know what to do, so I just threw the dumpster outside. But when I threw the dumpster, the bat got out of the trash bag and started flying around. So I slammed the door real quick and just ran back to my apartment, screaming again the whole time. My son was watching the whole thing. It was a very proud moment for the two of us. The day he saw his father running around screaming like a 9-year-old girl. We've never been the same. I did always feel bad though about like the next person who took their trash out. A fucking bat flies in their face. Because if that had happened to me, I would have just dropped dead right there. Dropped dead. And there were a lot of like older women, elderly women in my apartment complex, so I was very afraid that I had inadvertently killed one of them with my whole bat in the dumpster routine. But I didn't see any ambulances outside, and there was no note on my door or anything that said, "Hey, just so everyone knows, Gladys is now dead." Some asshole in a ski mask threw a bat in the dumpster, and now Gladys is dead. Was it an orange ski mask? Or... Thank you.